Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Bang! Bang! It's good! Doncic wins the game at the buzzer! Let's go! Picked off by Iguodala to Curry, back to Iguodala to the rim. Oh, great block! James out of nowhere, skies to the rim. Well, Manny being Manny.
Manny being Manny, man. He's great, man.
Welcome, Luca Nation. We're back with the Manny being Manny Overreaction episode 3, and we have a lot to take in. Playoffs are under. No one's been eliminated yet, so that's crazy.
Nuts.
Is it the ref? Is it Adam Silver trying to get his money back from the bubble?
I mean, listen, the more games that get played, the better the likelihood of we seeing Ben Simmons and Zion, I guess, is kind of what everybody's hoping. You know, everybody wants to see Ben Simmons.
Of course. Let's talk about the Pelicans and Suns.
Come on, if you tune into this, you know I said the Suns won't win again. That was a while ago. And look, it's a 2-2 series now, right?
Yep.
So
it's all because of Jose. The lockdown. He's locking down Chris Paul because guess what? Guess how many points Chris Paul had yesterday?
Not that many. He had way more assists.
Suns in
4 points. But didn't he have 117 assists or something like that? He had a lot of assists. He also got trucked. Was it Herbert Jones? He got clocked. And no foul call. It was great. That was amazing.
No one's talking about Brandon Ingram. Best player probably on both teams right now.
I talk about Brandon Ingram because I said if I were at Culture Collision, that's the kind of game I expect Andrew to have. Like sleepy red eyes, Visine falling out of his uniform pockets. It looks like he's got it's the halftime. It's like, orange quarters and Juul vapes. That's what I picture Brandon Ingram kind of game. Good. He's playing great. And the crowd is pretty amazing. I'm sticking with my prediction. It's not that bold anymore. The Pelicans are going to win. The bold prediction for the day is I think the Nets come back and win 4 straight now and beat the Celtics and knock them right out of the playoffs. And I actually, I mentioned that on today's episode. So I'm with it. Do I think it's actually going to happen? It's an overreaction, guys. I'm not betting my mortgage on it in Vegas, but could I see it happen? Sure. I mean, KD's supposed to be that guy. Is he really just going to get swept and go play golf?
Nope.
You got to think, win 1 game, win 2, maybe, see what happens,
Yeah, for sure. And here's the bet. If you're listening to this before the game, Scott Foster just got announced that is going to be one of the refs for this game.
For which game? The Suns?
Yeah,
the Nets. The Nets game. Oh, nice.
Yeah, so 21 playoff games.
The Suns might win the next game unless Foster's reffing for them.
Yeah, no, Suns won't win. Chris Paul's hasn't won when Scott Foster has been a ref. But with Scott Foster, 21 playoff games, right? This is not including game ones. The team behind in the series is 19-2. It seems like Adam Silver got the call and was like, Foster, hey, go ref this Celtics and Nets game. Nets need to win this game. So if you're betting, it's a good chance the Nets are going to win this game. Like I said, 19-2 with the team behind.
So the Pelicans go up 3-2, and game 6, Foster gets announced as ref. Something's got to give.
Something's got to give. Just pay attention to Scott Foster. Hawks. Trae Young is a fraud, isn't he?
I mean, you're only a fraud if you pretend to be something and don't deliver. So what is he pretending to be and he didn't deliver?
Steph Curry.
I mean, Steph Curry wasn't Steph Curry 3 years into the game. Steph Curry didn't even have shoulders 3 years into the game.
That's true. 9 points, though, on his last game against the Heat. That's
pretty ugly. It's going to be very difficult for the people to shill those raw cards as well as they have been. The overreaction? Buy Trae Young cards.
Buy Trae Young cards.
Buy Trae Young. People are going to sell. People are going to sell, and maybe it becomes a bargain. Who knows? People want Trae Young
for sure. And then we have Bucks Bulls. Everyone's talking about Giannis being the next great player, but I'm thinking, and it's kind of in the same wavelength as you, is Tim Duncan. Everyone's saying Giannis, and I'm thinking Tim Duncan. And why buy Giannis when Tim Duncan's prices are so low, and he's one of the greatest of all time?
People don't like Tim Duncan, man. That is an overreaction. I just use Tim Duncan as an explanation for why you got to be careful. It's more than just on-court performance. It's that plus people got to love you.
Yep.
People don't love Giannis.
No.
They just don't. I mean, if you live in Milwaukee, you love him.
Or
But
Andrew.
Andrew loves him, but he doesn't love him enough to own much of his cards.
No.
You know what Giannis cards does Andrew own? He's his most ardent supporter.
Yep.
He doesn't have a card. I don't think he has a Giannis card at all. So interesting stuff, man. It definitely is. So let's see. We got all those series. Dallas is done. Luka, the team is better without Luka, clearly. And they should bench Luka if they want to get through this series. What do you think about that? I mean, you are a Dallas guy.
I am a Dallas guy, and I did pull up those stats when we were talking about it, and to Alex. So, I think, like I said, I think this game. More of my overreaction is these refs want these series to go longer than what they are supposed to go. The
you think it's all fixed? The fix is in.
This is all fixed. It's all in. Scott Foster news is just put me in a world conspiracy theorist mood. So that's my
that's your overreaction.
I do want to talk before we go. I do want to bring up something that's a hot topic today. Wander Franco, 1-of-1, got pulled from Walgreens. Did you see that?
Yes.
How do you feel about that? I'm going to be on. I might get some hate from this, but I don't think the 1-of-1s of the best players should go into a retail pack. I think it should strictly be a hobby, like in a hobby box with all the people spending this much money on hobby.
I mean, my take on it is it shows you that you have a chance to get anything in anything, which to me is cool. You know what I mean? Like a Walgreens pack, chances are that's got a better shot of getting in the hands of a kid probably than hobby boxes. You know what I mean? That are, I mean, Walgreens now, you'd think a Topps pack from Walgreens is not something that like people are standing outside shooting each other over, or bribing a store manager for. It's not, it's not the high end stuff. So, I'd love in my brain to think maybe a kid got this card. I don't know who pulled it, but yeah, that's cool. But I understand. I mean, look, if Topps wants Walgreens to have an inferior like retail only type of thing, they could do that. They have things like that, and the 1-of-1 wouldn't be in the a Walgreens pack. But then that going in, and then makes it even less desirable. Yeah. So, listen, it's a really cool card. 1-of-1. I hope a kid pulled it, because if a kid didn't pull it, we'll see it in golden auctions in a week.
Yep, for sure. So, well, that's all I really have. Do these nice short and quick. But if you guys have any comments, anything that you think that is crazy, let us know in the comments. Well, talk to you soon.
How about one more overreaction?
What is it?
Pelicans win. Nets win 4. Are the Bulls going to come back?
They could. Chris Middleton's still gone, but
how about this? We're putting on a different hat. The Grizzlies win the next 2, and it's over. Josh shows up, drops 40 in Game 5, and everybody comes after me and says, you're an idiot. You said that Ja was going to lose. So now, I got it on record. Ja's going to drop 40 in Game 5. Grizzlies.
But Ian has those cards, so you're safe.
No, we don't own any Ja. I kind of wish we did. We don't own any Ja at all. I said by Ja before the season. I kind of knew he was going to, improve his game. I think he'll improve even more next year. I'm a little surprised about a couple of playoff performances, but look, one of the cool things about the media today, and it's in your face. Everybody sees it, right? So he has to see that there are now stories being written about, Ja not performing up to the level they expected. And, I think he may have even read it before Game 4 and maybe even pressed a little bit. It's not a great matchup for him, but I think he finds a way.
We'll see.
Big performance.
We'll see.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you all for listening to another episode of Lucas, Tigers, and Bronzo My. I wanted to tell you about a new service that we have starting as of today, and I'm really, really excited to bring it to you guys. So, as a part of our partnership with SGC, we got 50 free submissions every single month. And many of you have taken advantage of that. And it's amazing that we could have the opportunity to 650 episodes, 675 episodes in, to go ahead and give back to our community. As people were sending those cards in, they asked, can we send 5, 10, 20 more cards to you guys? We'll pay for it, but we wanted them graded with SGC. You guys know SGC is turning cards around in 13 to 14 business days, have incredible customer service, and their secondary market values are going up day after day after day. And that's exciting for the hobby and exciting for the grading landscape. So we didn't want to just rush into it. We wanted to do it right. And what we did was I relocated here to Boca Raton, Florida. I opened up a P.O. box maybe 5 minutes away from SGC, and I will be hand delivering and hand picking up the cards. So you don't have to worry about anyone else touching your cards. It will be me, and I will update you every step of the way. So here's how it's going to work. I'm going to personally pick up the cards from a P.O. box, prep them, new card saver, new penny sleeve, and deliver them to SGC every single Tuesday. Why Tuesday? Well, it lets the stragglers over the weekend come back through on Monday and gives me a day to prep, and it basically gives SGC the entire week to work on grading those cards. Once your cards pop, only then at the end of the process will you be paying for the service. It's $25 per card, simple as that, and the turnaround times have never been faster. We're hearing right now 13, 14, less than 20 business days. So there it is, 9170 Glades Road, number 135 is the P.O. Box in Boca Raton, Florida, 33434. 9170 Glades Road, number 135, Boca Raton, Florida, 33434. Of course, you could shoot me an email or shoot me a text anytime, and I'm always available. Many of you already have my email. It's iamandrewgoldberg@gmail.com, or my cell phone number, 215-519-9154. Reach out with any questions. I could walk you through the process. I've hopped on the call with quite a few of you, and I'm happy to do that. Love you, Luca Nation.